She says, "I'm your sister. I've been looking for you for the past 16 years." I'm like, "Oh, holy shit." I'm like, "Wife, future wife, come here, look at this, look at this, look at this." Like, what? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to do right now. Like, I don't even know. Meet me in the yard and let's get to it. All right. Welcome back, Cold Smoke Crew. My name is Juicy. You are watching Cold Conversations on the Frontier Smoke channel. Good to have you here. I'm glad you can come back and see me. If you're just tuning in for the first time, normally this is a cigar smoking show. I've been out of work for a little bit, so I can't afford cigars right now. But as you see, I'm wearing some work clothes right now. Finally got the call. I was able to go back, and I've had a few days at work now, so that's going good. Anyways, why are you here? You want to hear the story. The story about how I met my long lost brothers and sisters 28 years later. So, obviously, I was born. Wow. Um, Grew up, it's me and my brother. We both had different dads. Um, here in Alaska, that's where we grew up. Lived with my mom. She took care of us, and my aunt. My mom and my aunt. They're the pretty much my parents. The parents that I had. Never met my dad. Um, when I was, I guess when I was super young, I was in karate, and my mom said that he used to come around. He was a janitor in the strip mall where their karate classes were, and he would stand there and watch me in karate. I had no idea that's who he was. I never noticed. I was just a little kid, didn't pay attention. Anyways, I never met him, and still to this day, I've never met him. He unfortunately he died before I got to meet him. So yay, no, that sucks. Big whoop, whatever. Don't really care. Some people say, "Oh, you don't have a dad. You never met your dad. Or your dad's not around. Oh, I'm so sorry. Life must be hard." It's not. Life is not hard. Um, it's not like I knew him and he walked out on me. Like that didn't happen. I just grew up without him. I know life without a dad. That's how my life was. Like it's just fine. It wasn't until my daughter was born I was like, man, I really wish I had a dad right now to like teach me how to dad, show me how to dad. Like I got my mom. She's showing me how to be a mom. Ooh, I'm not a mom though. Like I went to her for advice, but it was mom advice. I really wish I had dad advice. That didn't happen. Yeah, it's fine. I figured it out. I made it work. Things are going great. Daughter's 4 years old. Life is going good. Things are going great. We're all good. Anyways, so as I'm growing up, like I kind of get interested. I'm getting older. I start to. I kind of ask my mom here and there, "Who's my dad? What does he look like? Is he around here?" As I'm getting 10 years old, she tells me, "Oh yeah, he's here. I see him every once in a while. I know he has a whole bunch of kids. So you have a whole bunch of brothers and sisters out here somewhere. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they look like." Like, oh, okay, okay, that's cool. Move on. Don't care. A few years later pass by. I'm a teenager. Ask my mom again. Hey, what's the story on my dad again? Like, can you tell me some more? Like, what all do you know? Like, well, I know he was in prison for murder somewhere down in the lower 48. He went to prison for I don't know how long. And then when he got out of prison, his cellmate, they got out of prison first. And like they became good buddies. So he got out first, and his cellmate got out first. And then when my dad got out, he got in touch with his cellmate, and his cellmate was like, "Yo, come to Alaska. There's good work here. It's a good, clean restart of life. You know, it'll be good for you." And so that's what he did. He came to Alaska. He met my mom. My mom said, "Oh, he was so big and buff. He worked out because he was in prison. He was this huge, ripped, muscly guy." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. That's cool." And he's like, "Yep." And then soon after that, he stopped working out and he kept drinking beer. And then he started looking like Santa Claus. Like, oh, wow, that's pretty crazy. He lost all his muscle and he got a big old fat belly. I guess that's probably where I get mine from. So that was the end of that conversation. Years go by, you know, it's whatever. And, some time goes by and I'm like, I ask again, like, do you know anything about him? What is his name? Where can I find him? I don't really care. I just want to meet him for the first time, just to say, oh, you, because who knows? At the time I was working jobs where I see a lot of people. What if I've seen or talked to this man before and I have no idea it's my dad? I just want to know who he is. So if I see him out in public, I know. And she really couldn't give me much information. Like, she didn't really know much either. What she's already told me is the same story, so it would have just been a repeat. So life goes on. It's like, oh, whatever. I give up on it. Don't really care. Well, obviously I did care. That's why I kept asking. So, anyways, it is the year 2020. I've met my wife, years before. I proposed to her. She said yes. La di da. Obviously, that's why we're married. 2020, June 27th, 2020, is our scheduled date to get married. Because of COVID, like, it messed things up, so we last minute switched our venue out to Homer, Alaska. Got a great place out there. Huge 3-story log cabin right on top of the cliff that overlooks the Homer Spit in the ocean there. Beautiful. It was amazing. 2 weeks before we were supposed to drive out for our wedding, I get this random message on Facebook Messenger from this girl. I've never seen her before. Well, she kind of looked familiar. Maybe I've seen her, but didn't really have any association with her. And all the message is hi. Is your dad's name this name? I responded, yes. Yes, it is. I've never met him. She responds with a smiley face. That was the first response. Smiley face. And then, after that, she says, I'm your sister. I've been looking for you for the past 16 years. I'm like, oh, holy shit. I'm like, wife, future wife, come here, look at this. Like, what? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to do right now. Like, I don't even know. She's like, well, text her back. Message her. Where are you guys at? Ask her, where are you guys? Let's meet up. So I messaged her. I'm like, that's crazy. I would love to meet you guys. Where are you? This is crazy because, like, I knew you existed, but I didn't know where you were. I knew nothing about you. And she's like, yeah, let's meet up. Where you at? Like, what, are you guys in Anchorage? Like, I'm in Anchorage. Cool, we're in Anchorage too. This is our address. We should meet up sometime. And I get on maps, I'm looking, I'm like, your address, like, am I seeing this right? I message her back and I'm like, hey, we live about 2 blocks away from each other. We're in the same neighborhood. It'll take me like 5 minutes to walk to your house. Can we come over right now? They're like, yeah, yeah, come on over. It was like 9 o'clock at night. So we walked over there. It was her and the brother standing outside waiting, and I'm like, we're walking up there, and I'm sweating. I'm like, yo, I don't even know these people. These are my brothers and sisters, half brothers, half sisters. I'm like, yo, I don't even know who they are, but I'm meeting them for the first time. We get up to them, and first thing we did, we're like, hi, I'm Juicy. She introduces her name, and we all give big hugs. Me, my wife, my sister, brother. We all just give big hugs and share stories for a minute. And they're like, come on in, come on in. Here's our house is right over here. And I walk in. It's a, I'm not trying to say anything bad, but it was a 1-bedroom apartment with my sister, the brother, another brother, another brother, a friend of theirs that was on an ankle monitor that was living with them, another sister, their mom, 3 little kids, I'm running out of fingers, and a few other random people and their random kids. They were all living in one house. I'm not saying anything bad because I've had my moments in life growing up. My wife's had her moments. My wife lived like that for a little bit when she was a kid. So I'm not saying anything bad about that. It was just kind of a shock, like, oh man, you guys all live here in a 1-bedroom apartment. But hey, you know what? They were comfy. They were making it work. They were doing it. They were making life work. They were doing it. And so we sit down, go in there. We sit down and start talking. I'm meeting everybody, talking to all the kids. I getting to introduce and get to know everybody. Who is everybody? Who are you people? And then the question comes like, okay, well, where's dad at? I didn't say where's dad because I don't refer to him as my dad because he's never been my dad. Yeah, he is my dad, but he's never been there for me. So I'm like, I don't just call him my dad. So I was like, hey, where is he? And the sister who contacted me, she tells me, well, he died a few years ago. Him and my mom, not my mom, but her mom. She's saying it. So him and my mom got into a fight one day. They were homeless and they had a motel for a few nights during the winter. They got into a fight one day and he left. He left and went to get some hard alcohol or something like that. Came back. Mom locked him out of the motel room. The entrance to each room had its own entrance from outside. So he sat against the door outside because the door was locked. Sat outside just drinking his hard stuff, and middle of winter time he froze to death right against the door. When she opened the door, he was just frozen solid, like this, just frozen solid, dead, froze to death. Well, damn. I don't even know what to say to that. That's crazy. So, yeah, I never got to meet him, and it's okay. I probably would have had nothing nice to say to him. It's crazy to think that because after meeting the brothers and sisters here in Anchorage, they told me that before he went to prison, he had a whole lot of other kids too. So I have like 40 or 50 brothers and sisters out there. And if you're watching this video, you might be one of them. You know, if you think we might be related, comment our dad's name. Leave it in the comments, and I'll tell you yes or no if that's him. If we're related, let's get in contact. If you ever seen the movie Idiocracy, that's kind of what it makes me think of. Like we just got kids everywhere. Anyways, so the brothers and sisters here, all they could talk about was, man, I miss you. I wish you could have met our dad. He was so awesome. He was such a great dad. He did this and he did that, and he was so amazing. They just talked him up the whole time that I was there. And every day up until our wedding day, I would go over there and hang out and just talk and catch up with them. And all they would talk about how great and amazing he was, how they love their dad so much, how they miss him. And all I can think about is like, wow, sounds like you guys had an amazing dad. You guys had a great life. I sure the hell didn't. You guys had both mom and dad to be there for you and take care of you. I had mom. I had aunt too, but aunt was special needs. So it was more so mom taking care of me, my brother, and aunt. And then as I got older, I started stepping in to help take care of aunt. You know, be honest, my aunt is my best friend. I don't get to see her a lot. I don't see her enough. That's my fault, but she's my best friend. Even though we've gone through hell growing up, I've gone through hell growing up. She's still my best friend. And it sucks because I know her time's coming up soon. She's getting old. Her time's coming soon. She's getting rough. And I hate to talk about it, but I know that time's coming. I'm drinking a hot tea. I got a little stuffy up right now. Hot tea's helping them. So anyways, yeah, everybody was just so loved him so much and talked all this good stuff, and they were like, I wish you could have met him. And the whole time I'm just like, man, like I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I get to do this, but at the same time, like, this kind of makes me angry. Like, I never cared that I never met my dad. I didn't care. But now here we are, and I'm like, man, you guys had a great life. You had a dad. I feel like saying F you guys. I didn't. It was not their fault. Wasn't their fault at all. It's just they have a different look, a different view on it than I do. One of the things that kind of blew my mind was the sister that found me on Facebook. I asked her how old she was, and at the time we met each other, we were the same age. I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. When were you born? 6 months after I was born. Damn. All right. I see how it's going. So, the reason him and my mom didn't work out is because when he came out of prison, a little bit of time, he started becoming a raging alcoholic. She wasn't about it because she grew up in that lifestyle from her dad, my grandpa. That's kind of how she was raised, and she was beaten and didn't live a very good life. Her mom died at a very young age. Sorry, when my mom was young, her mom, my grandma, died at a super young age. And so her and her sister, my mom, my aunt, were left to be raised by their dad, which is a raging alcoholic. Made their life horrible. So when my dad started doing that, she was like, nope, I'm not doing this. I'm not supporting you on it. And he'd get even more angry, more pissed off. And then he just up and said, F it, I'm out, I'm leaving. Because my mom would not support his drinking problems. And look at me now, I sell beer and alcohol. I sell alcohol for a living. Wow. Isn't that fancy? So, anyways. Sorry. Getting off topic here. What was I talking about? Maybe I'm not off topic. I'm just forgetting where I'm going. I got to return back to work this week, so my mind's a little. Oh, so much has changed at work. I'm like having to relearn my job plus new things all over again. So my mind's a little blown right now. My dog right here is being a nut job. There's flies everywhere. Jesus Christ. Give me a moment. I'm trying to pick up where I left off. Alright, hang on. I want to stop this video so I can rewatch and figure out where I left off here, and I'll restart. Okay, I'm back. So, anyways, they were talking about how great of a dad he was. Him and my mom didn't work out because he had a major drinking problem. And it's kind of sad to see because the brother that met us out on the road, from the time that I got to know him, I could see he had a major problem too. A really bad problem, especially once Dad died. It got really bad. And, yeah. It was not too long ago, like maybe a year ago, from recording this video, Mom finally died. I don't mean in a bad way, but she went too, and I haven't talked to them in a while. I was keeping up with them on Facebook for a little bit, but I got rid of Facebook a while ago. I got rid of it. I feel like they think it was because of them. It is not because of them. They are not the reasons I got rid of it. I had some other things going on, and I just needed to get rid of it. Life was hitting. Things were happening. I'll make another video about it later. Yeah, it was not you guys. So if you're watching this, it was not you. Yeah. So, all right. So let's fast forward. So 2 weeks later now, it's wedding time. We're driving from Anchorage to Homer. It's about a 6-hour drive. I think it's 6 hours, somewhere around there. I invited all the brothers and sisters. Hey, who wants to come out? Y'all want to come out? 2 of the other sisters, not the ones that met me on the road, but 2 other sisters, they wanted to go. Nobody else could come. They had things going on. They couldn't make it out. Totally fine. I'm like, well, before they told me they couldn't come, I was like, here's the address. If you guys want to go, here it is. If anything happens and you need to get your sisters, here's the address. Because we're all still strangers here. The 2 sisters were going to go, and I was like, well, you guys can just ride with us. If it's just you 2, ride with us. The day comes, we drive out about halfway down. We stop in Kenai. We pick up tables, chairs, and stuff like that. We can't be at the house until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're trying to kill time. It's only like 11 or 12 when we're picking up tables and chairs. And one of the sisters gets a phone call from a brother. And he says, he's crazy. He's a little off the wall. He's like, yo, where the F are you guys at? Why aren't you here? She's like, what? What are you talking about? She's on loudspeaker. I'm standing next to her. He's like, what are you talking about? It's like, I'm at the house. I'm trying to get in, but doors are locked. And I looked at her like, Are you talking about the cabin out in Homer? It's like, yeah, where the F are you guys at? Come on. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. You told me you weren't coming for one. We didn't plan for you to come because you told me you weren't coming. Like, it's during COVID time. You know, we got money we're spending here. Everything's set up perfectly. So everybody has a spot to be at. There's enough stuff for everybody. You told me you weren't coming, so you're not really we're not planned out for you to be there. Not only that, why are you there right now trying to get in? I am supposed to be there today at 4 or 3, whatever time was. Wedding's not for another 2 days. I'm supposed to be there today to meet the owners, sign some things, take care of the last few things, start setting up, and in 2 days, everybody's supposed to show up. You are not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here at all. Especially right now, banging on the door. And yeah, it was a whole deal. So, anyways, they're there. They end up leaving. They went like down to the beach or something. Did some stuff down there and came back later. And then, but it was like right at that time I realized, I'm like, man, this kid's got some problems. This is not going to go great. Like, he's family. You know, I got to know him a lot. Got to talk with him, hang out with him a lot. But at the time, I didn't really know much about him. And yeah, shit was just not. It was not good. So if you're new here, if you're joining in, this is a main street behind me, and it's pretty bad over here. For the past 12 days, there's been a murder on our street every night for the past 12 days. Not the red house, but a couple houses across the street, and then one over is like a tweaker house. A lot of foot traffic in and out of that place. That's where most of it's coming from. And then we got the little 24/7 gas station right at the end of the street here, and that's where they all back and forth between tweaker house and gas station. So it's like every time I hear people out here yelling something, waiting for something to happen. Oh yeah. Anyways, so we finally get there. We get in. We're setting up. You know, everything's going great. There's a lot of bedrooms, but every bedroom is counted for. Like, everybody has a certain place to be. Everybody's got, there's certain parts of the yard. People brought tents. Priority people in the lineup, people that are part of the wedding, they have bedrooms. My 2 sisters, they got a bedroom. Certain people, special people, they got rooms. Everybody else brought tents or campers to sleep outside. You have access to the house all day long, but when bedtime comes, bedrooms are taken for. You gotta sleep somewhere else. Couches are taken for too. Like, you gotta find somewhere else. There's nowhere for you to be. And that was part of the problem with my brother. 2 brothers and a girlfriend coming. Like, I'm glad they came. It was a little bit of a wild mess, but they came. They made it happen. It was cool to have them there. But this was my point where you guys weren't counted for. If I knew you were coming, I would have helped you out. I would have had it all planned out, somewhere for you to go. But it didn't work out that way. So, get everything set up. Nighttime comes around. They come back. They're just completely gone. They've been partying hard down at the beach all day long. They're just gone, acting a fool, trying to start fights with the sisters. Like, yo, just chill the fuck out. Don't come here and do this shit. Don't come here and do this. And I was like, look, you guys can sleep on these couches tonight, but it's just tonight. Tomorrow, you gotta go. You gotta figure it out. You gotta go somewhere else. You can't take the couches. I'm not letting you take the beds because other people have the beds. They're called for. You know, yeah, there's a couple open beds right now, but they're not going to be open tomorrow. And I don't want you dirtying them up before the other people get here. So yeah, they took the couch. Next day comes around. Wake up in the morning. That was the first thing they started doing. Going ham. Just partying hard. I'm like, yo. Like, I'm like, please. If you're going to do that, I don't care if you want to do that, but control yourself. Like, I just met you guys 2 weeks ago. This is my big day. Mine and my wife's big day. This is our thing. You're a guest in our stuff right now. Don't get wild. Do what you want. If that's what you want to do it. Don't get wild. Like, if I have to, you will get messed up. Like, physically messed up by somebody. I'm not going to hold nobody back. Whether it's me, my wife, somebody else. You know, if it happens, it happens. It's your own fault. So, they got wild. And it was a big setup day for us. Like, that was the big day. Like, got to get stuff done. Got to get everything set up and ready. We're able to get it. Every once in a while, he pop up. Come to this. I'm like, nope. I got things to do. I'm busy. And so, we got to the day. The day was fine. Got through it. Still trying to pick fights with the sisters. I'm like, yo, fuck off. Shit, sorry. Fuck off. Leave us alone. By that time, you know, before nighttime came, people started showing up. Everybody was showing up. Because the wedding day started the next morning. So everybody's showing up by nighttime. All our guests, all the wedding people that were in the wedding, they're all here. And I'm showing everybody around. Hey, here's your rooms. Here's your room. You get this couch. You get that couch. This part of the yard is taken up for tents. This part of the yard is taken. All that over there is open. Set up wherever you want. You just can't take this spot. Can't take that spot. And here come the brothers. Completely just gone. I'm like, hey, you guys need to get it set up. Like, pick a tent spot somewhere. Pick a spot somewhere wherever you want to go. You can't take inside the house. There's nowhere in the house for you to go. And the one brother and his girlfriend, he's like, oh, don't worry about it, man. We're going to go down to the beach. That's where we're going. And the other brother, that's just even more just gone. He's like, man, I want to go to the beach. I don't have a tent. I want to sleep in the house. Like, no, you cannot sleep in the house. There's nowhere for you to go. You weren't supposed to be here, so therefore you didn't have anything set up for you. Everything's already planned out. That's not my fault. You told me you weren't coming, and then you showed up. That's not my fault. It's like, you want to go down the beach? You can go to the beach. You can sleep out in the yard. It's like, I ain't got a tent or nothing. Like, well, you ain't sleeping in the house, so figure the fuck out. For like 2 hours, he's out here moping around crying and like just boo-hooing to everybody about this. And finally, I'm like, yo, I can't take it anymore. Come on, let's go. I'll drive you down. I'm getting you a hotel room. Stay in the hotel room. Don't do nothing dumb. I'll come pick you up in the morning. He's like, man, you don't trust me. You don't want me here. Like, no, it's not that. It's just you don't have a place to sleep. Like, really, like, yeah, you're a little much right now, but you ain't got a place to sleep. I can't help you. I'm not messing up other people's plans and privacy, sleeping privacy, because you want to just show up unannounced. Like, I'm not doing it to people. I'm not making other people suffer through your crap. So get in the truck. let's go. We're going to the hotel. I'll get you a room for tonight. I'll pick you up in the morning. He cried and complained and argued with me. Sorry. He finally got in the truck, and we went down there. We got there, and he starts crying. I was like, man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You hate me. You don't want me here. It's like, I already know. You're just going to leave me here in the morning. You're not going to come back and get me. I'm like, no, I'll be here first thing in the morning. This time, have your ass up. Because if you're not out of the room, I'm getting charged extra, and I'm not dealing with that. So make sure your ass is up and ready. And so finally he gets in his room. I told him, like, don't do nothing dumb. This is on my card. I am paying for your room right now. Don't do nothing dumb. So I'll leave him there. Pretty sure I think he ended up going to the bar. And anyways, next morning comes around. I go and pick him up. He comes walking out. The hoodie was funny. I love the hoodie, but not the right time for it. He comes walking out with a big old bright purple hoodie. Says, don't feed the hose. It was funny. Funny hoodie. But bad timing. Not at our wedding. And again, he's been partying hard. Like, man. And he knows there's stuff at that house. Log cabin house, whatever you want to call it. Because everybody has shown up, everybody's bringing everything. Like, it was just a giant party. Everybody brought everything. So he had something with him. As soon as we get to the house, that's a straight place he goes to, is to the kitchen, finding more, taking shots of everything. And, yeah. Anyways, he's wearing a hoodie. He's acting a fool. You know, lineups happening. Everybody's getting ready. Everybody's finding their chairs. He's out here knocking shit over, stumbling around, yelling, look at my hoodie, just making a fool of himself. I'm like, my God, I can't deal with this. Just fucking ignore him. Damn, I said the effort again. I'm trying to work on not saying cuss words. My daughter's really good at speaking. She's been good at speaking for a while. But she knows when we're saying bad words, and she's starting to, like, get a look on her face and repeat it back to us because she knows it's wrong. So I'm trying to work on not saying it because she's repeating what I said. Buster. Oh, sorry. So yeah, we had a photographer. Our photographer's trying to take she took great pictures. She did an awesome job. And you know, she did really, really good because he was all over this photographer. He would not leave her alone. Take a picture of my hoodie, dude. Do a picture of this. And like, yo, leave her alone. I told her, I was like, yo, I'm so sorry. And she's like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I can deal with it. I got you guys. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, thank you so much. But again, I am so sorry. We paid her pretty good for it. For the event, anyways, we paid for her hotel and her food and all that stuff. And then when it was done, we gave her a pretty big tip as a thank you for dealing with what she had to deal with. And yeah. So anyway, so that was just a whole ass ordeal. Wedding went great. Wedding was good. It was so Thursday and Friday, the weather was crap. It was rainy, it was cold, cloudy. Wedding day was Saturday. Perfect clear skies. It was like 70 degrees, super hot out, no wind. Sunday came around, like 50-mile-an-hour winds, blowing everything. It was blowing the lights off the building, like busting lights out just because the wind was so strong. Somehow part of the deck like got ripped up from the wind. Blew camping chairs all over the yard, and one of the chairs caught on fire because it got blown into the fire pit. The fire pit was still hot from the night before. Yeah, it was wild. It was fun. Anyways, this is not a wedding video. This is a video talking about how I met all my brothers and sisters. So yeah, never met my dad. Not till recently, it was 2020, I met my brothers and sisters. Not even all of them, just half of them. Not even half of them. There's still a crap ton out there somewhere in the lower 48. A lot older than me. Way older than I am. So if you kind of have the same story, or if you think we might be related, drop his name in the comments. What's your dad's name? Put in the comments. I'll tell you yes or no if that's him. If you are the brothers or sisters that are watching this video, you know, you guys are awesome. I still love you, even though the hell that we've been through. You guys are awesome. I moved. I'm not at the last place anymore that you know where I was at. I moved. I'm still not on Facebook or any of that. I will never go back on Facebook. So we'll figure something out. You know, we'll get a hold of each other. I know there was a lot of drug abuse and alcoholism that was hitting hard. So I know you guys kind of disappeared for a little bit. At least that's what I heard. And everybody's kind of split ways. But just know we're still here for you. We're still here. Other than that, I think I'm going to end the story here. You know, I'm sure I could go longer with the story. I can get a little more detailed, but again, I finally made it back to. I don't know if I told you, but I've been out of work for about 4 months for a workplace injury. That's what this is. I finally got back to work this week, and so many changes, a lot of new things. I'm just having to relearn all over again. My brain's a little, I'm just kind of, right now. I don't even know. I got a head cold. I still got to show up and make these videos, though. I got to come here and do this. Even if it sucks and it's crap, I'm still going to be here. Which, this might be one of those videos. This might be a crappy video. But that's fine. I'm still here. I'm doing it for you guys. Anyways, glad you can come and see me. Check me out next week. We are posting every Friday. You will find my videos every Friday. That is the official long form videos, and then I make some shorts and stuff throughout the week. But these long cigar videos every Friday. Next week we should have cigars again. We will be out here with cigars. Join us, and we have a guest coming up very soon also. We're getting our first cigar smoking guest to join us on this show and talk about stuff. It's going to be great. Cool. Well, that's all I have. Peace. Come back and see me. Can't wait to see you. You won't see me. You'll see me. Peace.